I knew something was off the moment I stepped into the wax museum. The figures, frozen in their lifelike poses, seemed to watch me with an unsettling intensity. It was a quiet Tuesday afternoon, and I had the place nearly to myself. The dim lighting and eerie silence should have been a peaceful escape, but instead, it felt like the calm before a storm. My phone buzzed with a notification, and as I glanced down, I could swear I saw movement from the corner of my eye. As I continued through the exhibits, an uncanny sensation crept over me. The figures weren't just shifting positions, they were shifting expressions. Smiles twisted into grimaces, eyes widened in silent terror, and hands that had been poised in greeting now pointed accusingly in my direction. I laughed it off, attributing it to my imagination or some clever marketing trick. But as I turned away from a particularly menacing figure of an old sailor, I heard a whispered warning, "Leave, while you still can." Ignoring the growing sense of dread, I pressed on, curiosity outweighing my common sense. In the next room, a scene of a royal court was set up. The queen, regal and proud, now looked directly at me with an expression of profound sadness. Her hand, which had been raised in a gesture of command, now pointed towards an unmarked door in the corner. Heart pounding, I felt an inexplicable pull towards it, as if the wax figures themselves were guiding me to uncover a secret long buried. With trepidation, I approached the door, the air around me growing colder with each step. It creaked open to reveal a hidden chamber filled with wax figures, each one more grotesque than the last. In the center stood a pedestal with an ominous inscription, "Those who heed not the warnings shall become part of our eternal tableau." As I turned to leave, the door slammed shut behind me, and I realized with horror that the figures in the room were once people like me, drawn into the museum's sinister web. The last thing I saw before the darkness claimed me was the queen, her expression now one of triumph, as she welcomed me into her court forever.